Time to jump back into the F4s this week on iRacing as we go to Imola. We had a good result last week in the Formula 4s, and I'm feeling just as confident here at Imola. I've been able to put in quite a bit of practice for this one, and like I say, my confidence is pretty high. But that's not always a good thing, because sometimes when you're overconfident, that's when mistakes start to creep in. So will we be able to keep on top of our confidence, or will we have an absolutely horrendous result? Well, let's jump in and see how it went. All right, we are back on the grid at Imola in the Formula 4s. We have qualified in P2 for this one. We were, unfortunately, though, 1.1 seconds off the leader.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 25 Celsius.
But we were half a second quicker than P3. You'll also notice as well we are rocking a different livery. I have applied one of my most favourite Formula 1 liveries of all time. It's the blue and yellow camel livery from the Williams back in the 90s. I absolutely love this livery.
The track temp is 25
ready to go,
Celsius.
everyone's gridded.
The air temp is 24-20 minutes. All right, Nick.
Let's try and survive.
Focus. Standing start now. Go.
On your left. Clear left.
Wasn't going to fight that because A, he's quicker, and B, the inside line isn't very good, so I knew he was maybe going to try and come back onto the racing line there. Oh, I've locked up into Villeneuve.
Track limits. Watch those lines.
Got a great start. I was hoping to stay in Andrew's draft.
How you do this?
And maybe pull away from the pack behind. But we need to just be a little bit careful on the first couple of laps until the tyres warm up.
Idiot. I will apologize.
Very slow into Aqua Minerale. Andrew's just streaking ahead. Need to settle down now and get into the race. So no need to worry about what's going on in front. Unless Andrew makes a mistake, I think he's got this one in the bag.
Okay, Nick. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
We just need to work on building a gap to the guy behind now.
It's already in there, the cabin.
He's looking quite racy. We're not really pulling away at the minute. Won't be pulling away if I have sloppy corners like that either.
Okay, what?
He's made a mistake. Big mistake. It's cost him 3 seconds.
The gap to Killian ahead is now 2.9 seconds.
Steady, Nick. Come on. All sorts of
The leader
drama
has just done
happening.
a 146.4.
1.2 seconds ahead of us already. Jeez. Not really into a groove at the minute. Ah, still be off track. Come on.
Stay between the lines, please, Nick. There's an incident in Villeneuve. It looks like Pascal.
He was P3. I was in the 46.3s in practice, so I know I've got pace.
What the fuck?
15 minutes left. This is fucking great, mate. Keep it coming.
Thanks, Jim. Need to settle down. I'm really struggling. Not being very consistent at all.
There's an incident in Ravazza 1. It looks like it's John. That's a new fastest lap for Killian. 146.1. P2.
Not confident through there at all. Just losing a lot of speed. A little bit better.
Come on, bro.
The gap to Killian ahead is increasing. It's now 6.1 seconds. Okay, Nick. The next car is one lap behind.
I'm in two minds. It's like I'm not being aggressive into the corners and I'm hemorrhaging a lot of time, but I don't know if I really need to take any risks at the minute or just settle down and bring it home safely. On lap 4 of about 12 laps, I think, here. So, third distance.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Fastest lap for Killian, 145.4.
I've got some back markers to deal with now. The guy in front is actually the guy who was in P3 momentarily.
The gap to Killian ahead is increasing. It's now 7.5 seconds.
He's got into the 46 on the last lap. Delay throttle and put a bit of counter steer in there because we were starting to lose the back end.
Incident in Variante Alta. There's an incident in Ravazza 1. We think it might be Pascal.
Well, this didn't have to deal with overtaking the back markers on track. But almost followed him off there. It's very easy to do when you're following somebody like that.
That last lap was a 1:47.8. Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
I've actually lost attempt to the guy behind that lap.
Yellow flag. There's an incident in Villeneuve. It looks like it's Kilian.
The leader. The leader's lost it in Villeneuve. Be nice if he's hit the wall and got some damage.
Well done, Nick. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Halfway home. Fuel's good.
Steer out of that again. I don't know what's going on at that corner. Really struggling there at the minute.
Incident in Acqua Minerale. We think it might be Tim.
That was the guy in
The gap to
P3.
Kilian in front is now 1.1 seconds.
Let's see what he's got now. He might, like I say, he might have damage. Doesn't look like he's got damage there. He's still able to
The guy in front
pull
is
away.
a lap behind. There's an incident in Variante Alta. It looks like Ruiz.
I'm happy to sit behind Enrique for the time being, because give us a bit of draft down the main straight. On to lap 8 now.
The gap to Kilian ahead is increasing. It's now 2.4 seconds.
Oh, this back marker, no! Yeah, my fault. Totally my fault.
Incident in Tosa. It looks like it's Dove. Yellow flag. Caution.
I've just lost my big advantage that I built up now to P3. I'm a little bit annoyed really with the back marker. I mean, he doesn't have to let me past. But when the leader, Killian, was coming up to him, the leader, he said to him, pass right, and let him pass. And I was,
P3, he's gaining on you. The gap is now 2.5 seconds.
to be fair, I feel like I was more than close enough to him for him to have done the same to me, but don't worry. Just need to now really focus.
Okay, Nick, the next car is 1 lap behind.
We don't have the buffer we had before. We've got 3 laps to go, maybe 4. The car seems to pull to one side under braking. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't feel as nice as it did in practice, that's for sure.
Five minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Sam's gaining. It's about 6/10, I think, on that lap.
The gap to Sam behind is now 1.5.
3 to go.
There's an incident in Tamburello. We think it might be John.
Deep. Ah, 6/10. He's in the mirrors now.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. All right, Nick, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
And I break the toe.
That's your best lap in this session. The guy behind has just done a 1:45.7.
Yikes. All quicker, faster than a full second quicker than me on that lap. Jeez. I don't think I'm going to be in P2 at the end of this lap. Really do. We're just catching up to
Car in front of
Enrique
us
here
is 1 lap behind.
and pinching a little bit of draft.
There's an incident in Ravazza 1. It looks like
That's
Sanchez.
so funny. Nice try, man. Nice try.
Oh, I think him and
There's a light gap, guys. Relax. Relax.
Last lap, looking good for a
You're
podium.
appreciating. Well done, man.
Right, the guy ahead of us is a lap behind. Okay, Nick, your lap time's pretty consistent.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
oh no.
Bollocks. See if you can get him back.
That's a shame. Keep the pressure up for the rest of the lap, see if we can force him into a mistake, but I doubt it very much. Well, we gave it a good go. And the tiny mistake behind that back marker cost us P2. We had such
Nick,
a comfortable
the next
lead.
car is Sam, car number 8, B
Right.
licence.
We're still on the podium, P3 finish. I'll take it.
Great drive,
Well done,
that's
buddy.
a podium.
Good job, Andrew. Good drive. All right, we're going to bring it home to the pits as always, and while we do, let's take a look at the results. This was split 4 of 5, and the strength of field was 1,315. We came home in P3. Car number 9 started second on the grid. Our fastest lap of the race was a 146.650. Fastest lap by Andrew was a 145.620. So we were actually a second off, both first and second. So fair results, I think, in the end. We had 4 incident points, 73 points for the championship. Our safety rating improves by 0.15, taking us to 2.65. And we gained 75 iRating, taking us to 1,404. So there we go, guys. That was the race. And I think it was a fair result in the end. P2 was definitely on if I hadn't have made that mistake behind the back marker. And like I said in commentary, the back marker is not obliged at all to pull over for me and let me through. I just made a real mess of it in that braking zone and lost control of the car, and we just completely lost that massive buffer that we'd made to P3. I was, though, a little bit disappointed that the back marker didn't let me pass like he did the leader, but like I say, they weren't obliged to, so it's all good. It was on me for making the mistake, but I will take the podium result nonetheless. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see more racing content from me, make sure to hit subscribe because there'll be plenty more coming real soon. If you want to get involved with the action on iRacing, head down to the description where you'll find a link. And hopefully I'll see you on track real soon. But all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching. And until next time, see ya.